Like maybe an extra 20 minutes, like if that.
Yeah.
Wait, an extra from where?
I don't know what happened there.
From
guys.
our normal endpoint is about 3:10, 3:15 is our normal endpoint. In terms of like hours we go.
So no more than an hour from now.
Yeah, no more than an hour from now.
I don't
an
know
hour
if
from now is best.
I don't know if I have the spoons to go another hour.
Oh no! This is just we're just trying to clean up this session whenever it gets. Hey, he's back.
I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, everyone. My internet entirely went down.
Oh yeah, I figured as soon as Orpheus was gone, I was like, oh, his whole network must be gone.
Is the stream down?
Stream's gone.
Is it back?
Faces aren't there. It's back, but our faces are gone.
Yeah, but that'll be because Discord went down. Wait a second. Tell me if they're back now.
Okay. Yes, stream's back.
Everything back to normal.
Let me see, make sure our audio's coming through.
Yes.
Yes, our audio is back.
Okay, I apologize for that, everyone. My internet entirely crashed. I don't know what happened. I'll be 2 seconds.
Okay.
Carry on.
Yeah, that's okay. We were just figuring out a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as we're kind of trekking through, everyone's kind of helping Cad, like trying to make sure he's okay on his little skateboard.
And you were looking for a park, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I think Luke will kind of like turn to Annie as they're both kind of like leading the way, and be like, "Did you come through here when you? I don't know. Have you been this way?"
I mean, on my way back, but I just went straight to Dionysus' place.
Where did you stay before getting there? Like,
I mean, as soon as I got into town,
anywhere?
I went to his office, and then I stayed in a dungeon for a month and a half.
Yeah. We need serious help. We need something.
I've got two things. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have Antigone roll me a d4, and the second thing I'm going to do is Maya has a hand up.
Yeah. Are we stopping yet?
No, that's what I was about to resolve. Yeah, Antigone, roll me a d4.
It's a 1.
Okay, that's good actually. It takes you about 1 hour of walking to find a park.
Mm-hmm.
To one of the things that you do is you don't come across like a playground. Walking, you find your way to a place called Zilker Park, which is a very large wooded area in the center of Austin. And that's the first park you come across.
Are we gonna stop here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Luke is just gonna slump down. He's gonna find the nearest place to just sit, and he's just gonna basically fall over.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Maya, I will get to your thing in just a second.
Yeah.
I want to.
No, go. Yeah.
Allie, you have a thing?
Just that I am constantly keeping one eye out for any sort of that reappearance of that woman or any kind of danger.
Okay. Good to know. Callie, go ahead and make me an active perception check.
16.
16. Okay. Good to know. Maya, as soon as everyone is slumped over, finding places to sit, exhausted, it is probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon at this point. You are going to take some time and attempt your augury ritual.
Yeah. I feel so useless. I can't take the dagger. Okay. Okay. So she's going to sit down with her journal. And I know that the spell specifically says a course of action, but she would kind of like ask the course of action and then add something, kind of asking her dad. So she's going to ask, or she's going to go with a course of action of taking the dagger out by normal means, as in like pulling it out with just brute strength. I'm pretty sure we can't, but she's just going to ask it anyway. And then ask, kind of added on, she's just gonna draw the symbol of Apollo.
Okay.
And
so
sorry.
You sit down cross-legged in this in not a grove of trees. This area you found is not a place that was created to be safe. This is not a clearing. This is just a wooded area. People have found their way to sitting between bushes against trees to rest wherever they can. And you go to the spot that you feel most comfortable with, which is between two trees. There is just open sky and sunlight is pouring down. The humidity is ridiculous. You can feel the rivulets of sweat going down your brow, and creasing in your neck and in your joints. And you sit down with the book, leaving little fingerprints across it from just the grime on you. And you flip through to an empty page, pulling out a pencil, and you begin to sketch your father's symbol, this symbol of the sun, of a bow. And you begin to sketch, and you channel your magic into this page. And you don't get an answer in terms of you don't draw anything like as with your prophetic powers. But the sun feels harsher above you. You look up at the sky and you feel both this caress of warm sunlight as you look up, but also this harsh blindingness in your eye. You would recognize that this stands for both weal and woe.
Wait.
Useful.
Wheel for good results and woe for bad results.
Yes.
The good thing, you'll get the dagger out. The bad thing, you'll kill Cat.
Cat dead.
You have no idea as to what I'm referring when I say weal and woe.
Okay. Maya's going to take off her jacket, which has on the back painted kind of Maya has a denim jacket that on that like little square in the back has a painting of a daisy field with the sun on top.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take off her denim jacket, lay it on the ground, put her journal, wrap it up. If you can tell me how to get this dagger out of Cad, take it. She's offering up her journal.
Don't do that. The dagger is fine. I can deal with it. We need the journal. The journal is so much more useful than Cat is.
No!
Don't say that.
Nothing happens.
Fuck!
This is just life now. It's fine. I have a movement speed of 20 feet and I have a dagger in my shoulder. This isn't a problem.
Alright, Maya's gonna go back and say, we can take the dagger out, but apparently that means bad results. So
Just...
I wonder if the live sense dagger tendril would.
Are you saying we temporarily kill me?
No, I'm saying perhaps because isn't part of the dagger sticking out?
Yeah, the hilt is.
I'd like to take my dagger and see if putting it against the part that's out and like cutting off one of the tendrils does something.
I hate being on this like harping pattern. Make a strength check.
Can I try and stop that? Just back up as soon as someone
Maybe-
approaches.
I want to see what happens.
I feel like I'm gonna die
Oh,
here.
I'm
Well, I don't think I do it anyway.
You might.
That's just a 6, so I don't think I'm successful.
That's
Aw.
a 6.
Do you want me to
So
roll the d10?
You hear this like the ripple of metal on metal as the grinding happens between your bronze dagger and this gold dagger. And the soft dagger has almost like a rough texture as your blade like slides over it, and you can feel the vibrations of this blade running through your entire back as that happens.
Whoa.
Cad, it is a strange out of body. It feels like when you bite a fork but it's going through your whole back. You do not take damage because they did not attempt to remove it. But that's what goes on there, is this awful sensation.
What if... Hear me out here. We temporarily kill me.
Nope.
Temporarily?
Then you can, like, heal me, right? Or...
That's not how that works.
know if it...
Addie doesn't
I have
know
no
what
idea.
death of warding does.
I don't...
If I die, then the dagger's like, my work is done, and I get out of his back.
Nope.
I don't know that
I
for
don't know
sure.
if we should take that chance. We don't know what this is. Okay,
Then let's
can
just...
I...
let's just
Wait,
go.
Aaron, can I make a religion check to see if I know anything from Greek mythology of what...
Go for it.
If
Go
I
for
would recognize something like this, any stories about it.
Make a religion check. Go for it.
I'm mad that it took me this long to think of it. Sorry, I am in a lot of pain right now. Oof, that's a 5. Plus 4, 9. My dice
The
are
idea
not...
of cursed weapons has been around forever in Greek
Yeah.
mythology. There is no specific or legend or story that you can relate to this at the current time.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not uneducated in the subject. You just can't place anything at the moment.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you are wanting to attempt?
I'm just so frustrated because Hannah knows something that Addie would never idea.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
Player-wise, we know that I have Death Ward.
10, exactly 10.
Sorry, I tried to help you out there.
Do I know that Cat has Death Ward?
Yeah, you feel this, like, as that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. You feel this veil of safety around him, of this energy. You were the first one to notice it. Cad only recently figured it out.
Oh my
How
god,
It was
wait.
your prayer.
Have I figured it out?
At this point, you would have, because you two are as equally in sync with sensing necrotic energies. And
What
since
if-
it's cloaking your entire body, you would have figured it out at this point.
Maybe this will work.
Aaron,
Just keep
okay.
pulling until I go
Aaron,
out,
question.
and then...
Dying.
Maybe that's the bad results that I predicted.
Okay, there's 2 hands up. Callie's did go up first. I'm going to do Callie's hand first, and then I'll do Antigone's hand.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Caddy. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulders. I'm gonna say, if we do this course of action, I'm gonna be the one that does it.
Okay.
So
Anti-
you need to tell me it's okay.
Yes, if you just keep going, and then hopefully that'll have me covered, and then after that, if it's still not come out, stop.
Okay, Antigone, you had a hand up.
So tilt the scales is a reaction. Can I use it out of combat?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so it's
100%.
just like out of combat, it's like I can just do it.
Yeah, if someone makes a check, you can just choose to do it, or makes the
Okay.
roll. I forget the roll itself. Let me reread the ability.
It says as
Fairly-
a reaction, you may use
Yeah.
your reaction to
100%.
give advantage. So I'm gonna look at Addie. I think you're the only person that's as strong as I am.
I
I-
do respect that Callie wants to do this.
Hallie,
Just
Yeah.
give her a hand. It's fine.
Just help me. Help me. I'm pulling it out. You can help me, but I'm gonna be the one that does it.
Okay, and I'm going to tilt the scales for Callie.
So
Okay.
if that happens, but I were to also help her, does that do anything? Extra?
Mechanically, not that you know of.
Okay, I'll still
Just-
like.
Yeah.
Addie
Can't
doesn't know
hurt.
that. I'll still.
I mean,
do
Yeah.
it can very much hurt me, but it can't hurt
So-
in general.
Okay, are we
Wow.
going to attempt to pull?
Yeah.
You have
Cool.
advantage, Callie. You have advantage on this roll.
And I try my
Cad's-
best to help her.
Cad's lying on the ground and biting down on his belt.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind
Is
of
anyone else wanting to attempt to assist in
Yeah.
any way?
I'm just gonna kind of mutter under my breath and be like, "Mom, it's been
Anything you can think of that might help pull something out of someone.
I
Thorn whip.
I don't
10 feet of movement.
have
straight out of my
anything
shoulder.
for this.
Will I have her
He's going to reach into her side bag
You know
and
what?
pull out a flask and hand it to Cad.
Oh my god.
You know what I'll do? I'm going
I'm assuming
to
it's whiskey.
touch-
Drinking it.
I'm gonna
Vodka.
touch Cad
Vodka,
and I'm
drinking
gonna
it.
cast heroism on him. So he is imbued with bravery, and he has let's see, what is my spell casting?
Okay.
I'm already imbued with bravery.
Well, now you're imbued with more bravery. How do I calculate my spellcasting modifier again?
It is your charisma, and if it just says spellcasting modifier, then it's just your charisma modifier.
Okay, so that is 6 temporary hit points, and he feels like really brave right now. So.
Okay. Maya, you had a thing you were attempting to do to assist?
She's going to kind of, I don't know, she's so tapped, but she's gonna try and lessen his pain. She doesn't know how, but she's just gonna see if that's something she can do.
Grab the bat out of my bag and hit me over the head with it.
D20 plus your wisdom modifier.
D20 with my wisdom modifier?
Yep.
Okay. 19 plus 23.
23. So you put both your hands on either side of the wound, not touching the dagger itself, and you are just similar to the time where Sylvia Marshall was dying in front of you. You put your hands on either side of this dagger and just push as much of your life energy as you can, trying to figure out whatever is happening here. You're going to go ahead and take 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep.
Callie, you have a hand up.
There are 2 things. One, I would like to remind Birdie as a player that we have advantage on death saving throws.
I'm aware.
2, Allie's gonna put her hand on Cadmus's shoulder before she starts to pull and say, I promised you that I'd always take care of you. So if anything happens, I'm gonna come get you, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull it.
Make an athletics roll at advantage.
Did I do anything, or did I just take a level of exhaustion
Talk
for
about it in
nothing?
a bit.
19!
Okay.
Do you want me to roll the damage?
You take... let's see here. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Okie doke. I'm on 16. I'm still alive.
Are you
Keep pulling
trying again?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it as many times as it takes.
And I'll help her each time.
Your hands are shaking as even with him biting down, you can feel the groans and the screams as he's pulling back away as the same time as you're lifting up. Roll another one at advantage.
I want to say as well, Callie is at this point completely stone-faced, but Addie will be able... She basically is shaking, and one of her fingers is covering at the hand that is with Addie's, like... Oof. That's a 7!
Okay.
Oh.
You take 6
It's not-
points of slashing damage.
It's not great.
I'm
still up. 10 hit points.
Yeah, I just continue to help her.
Go again at
17.
advantage.
Probably got another 2 pulls in me
You
unless I roll
take
max
7
damage.
points of slashing damage.
I'm still up. Still alive.
He screams at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Got to add advantage. That's another 19.
Okay. You take 3 points of slashing damage.
And I'm unconscious.
Do you choose to make death saving throws?
No.
I thought he goes automatically to 1 hit point.
Yeah, he goes automatically
If
to
he
1 hit point,
chooses
that
to
works.
activate the death ward at this point in time.
So, the
Oh.
way I understand it, I was...
You choose to activate the death ward at this time.
Can I activate it on my...
You have no
death
idea. You have no idea.
save? I don't know.
Do it, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He's still alive, screaming underneath you.
Stop!
He yells, "Stop!" What are you doing, Gally?
Finish him.
Okay.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna unless Addie also came to the conclusion of ignore what he's saying. I'm not gonna give you the advantage on this one.
I will support Callie.
Okay, so if she pulls, you pull. You have advantage on this roll.
Oh my god.
That was a nat 20 on the first one.
Okay, what's the total?
20.
Okay. So you feel your brother go out from under your hands, and for just a hot second, you feel everything stop. And as soon as he stops moving, easy as butter, a knife slides out of his back into your hands.
I pull the knife out and then I do life transference on him.
Okay. You activate the spell. It does not work.
Ah, shoot. I get death saves?
However, no, because if you'll give me just a moment with
Sorry.
young Cadmus. Cadmus,
Hi.
your world is pain and fire. There are blades lancing through your back. You can feel nothing but torture. And then suddenly you don't. You're calm. You feel fine. And you're standing on solid ground, and your friends are around you. They're all looking at you, but not at you. They're looking at a bloodied, bruised, cut version of you that is laying lifeless on the ground. The world is in grayscale. There is no scent, there is no wind, there is nothing. And you look around, waiting for the person meant to lead you to the afterlife, and you see no one. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and get back in my body.
And you lean down and touch your own head, and you awaken in pain once more. You feel and he begins to give out rattling, awful breaths.
Immediately just gonna open up my hydro flask full of nectar and just go
Okay.
drip it into his mouth.
Okay.
You know the scene at the start of Hercules where it's Hercules with his baby bottle full of poison? It's like that. Just...
Whoa!
Call me
Wait,
Constitution
no.
saving throw,
No.
Birdie.
Oh no, because
No.
Annie's gonna take it off me.
Hey!
This is
no,
your
this-
second use of nectar and or ambrosia today.
Oh shit.
Isn't it?
Okay, yeah, it would, because I took nectar. I took
Yeah,
ambrosia
con
earlier. That's fine.
Only
I'm good at con saves. I got 25.
Okay, you succeed. You are able to heal yourself for 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, nice.
I did not know we could take it once a day.
Neither did I. Good to know.
Now?
Remember when I said earlier
Yeah,
there were
he
consequences
literally said
to
it,
using
yeah.
multiple times a day.
Yeah.
Whew. I'm on 5 hit
I
points.
remember.
Mark off one use of nectar out of your flask, Antigone.
I don't know how
But
many.
he is alive.
3 out of 3 we got
3.
for both
3
ambrosia
per
and
nectar, 3 and ambrosia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want you to be aware for everyone who attempted something to assist him, that lowered the DC by 1. 20 was the DC. The original DC was 25.
Oh.
Guys, being dead is the worst. There's no color. And
The fates. It wasn't your time. The fates didn't cut your string. It's a miracle.
I'm gonna wrap up. First, Callie's gonna wrap up the knife. And just gonna tear a shirt and wrap up the knife so this blade is covered.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just gonna drop it and hug Cad.
still tender.
I hug both of them.
Yep.
I
3 of
pull
you in a hug.
Maya and Ben, and
V leans
I
in.
open to Antigone. Oh, I pull V as well, and I open to Antigone. I don't know. with being touched, but I am initiating a
she'll
group hug.
she'll stay where she is.
And as you all hover together in that hug, that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Ah!
Ah.
Thank you all for joining us. This is a somber evening, but luckily it did not end in a character permadeath. We will be back next week, Wednesday, 3:30 PST. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Birdie, if you'll take us out, please.
Yeah, I can do that.
We're gonna
Hey, guys.
we're gonna get
Join
going.
us
See you guys
next week. Huh.